tortured to death by his parents, and now new records show what the state of Kansas knew before the death of little 7-year-old Adrian Jones.
41 Action News went through hundreds of pages of documents. And now 41 Action News reporter Dia Wall sits down with lawmakers about the next step to keep it from happening again.
The details are harrowing.
Hundreds of red flags going off.
Adrian Jones's Kansas Department of Children and Families file is more than 2,000 pages long. In it, we learn as early as 2011, DCF had allegations of Adrian's abuse. Police saw him with a black eye and bruises on his face. Heather Jones was accused of abusing another child in 2011, but DCF found the claim was unsubstantiated. Michael Jones agreed to a safety plan where Heather wouldn't have contact with Adrian or the other kids unless set up through the agency.
It breaks my heart.
After our 41 Action News investigation, Kansas State Representative Luis Ruiz introduced Adrian's Act.
Made an adult member, a family member resides in the house culpable to report any type of abuse of a child.
So far, support for the bill is widespread.
Both sides of the aisle. You know, when it comes to children and something like this, just the terrible happening to little Adrian, we band together.
These new documents show DCF's last physical contact with Adrian was in December 2012, 3 years before his death.
That really scares me a lot, that there's children out there in the same position that Adrian was in.
Although Adrian's Act won't be worked this session in Topeka, Representative Ruiz says a committee could likely be formed in the next month to prevent another tragedy like Adrian's, where he believes the blame falls on so many.
On the parents. Yeah, and people who knew this was going on, they didn't do anything about it, they're all to blame. They're all culpable.
I don't understand why or how someone could look at that little boy and not want to protect him. It's not acceptable. It's just not.
In KCK, Dia Wall, 41 Action News.
Well, Jones also lived with his family in Missouri, and documents from the Missouri Department of Social Services show that he told a social worker about the abuse 2 years before his death. Records show Missouri closed its case regarding Adrian after learning the family moved to Kansas.